Pan!
You got your wide mouth, and Winston showing his balls in the back of the can.
Number one, those are strap-ons. Wide mouth. Smells. Doesn't smell anything anymore.
Yeah!
So good, it's naughty.
I will say this, that almost is better than sex. If I've already been drinking, like I have been.
That was amazing.
Wow, that was a good way to start the video.
You are welcome, ladies and gentlemen. What's going on, guys and gals?
Alright, so what's going on, guys and gals? And we are back for another fun edition of the Brew Review. And now I'm not going to cut that out.
When you have a stomach the size of a small banana anymore, you build up a lot of gas.
Or the size of a small dildo.
So, a little behind the scenes here. We've only filmed 2 episodes, and I'm already pretty fucking done. So, but I'm going to keep going. We persevere because of our 1,000 subscribers. Maybe,
Thank you!
Maybe only 3 of you actually watch us religiously.
I think it was a matter of like 3 people told 3 more people, told 3 more people, told 3 more people. And that's how we got the 1,000.
While doing my photo album, I have gone back and watched some of the older episodes. We have been getting comments from various other people. So, for the people that are actually watching us, we love you. We thank you. Thank you for the 1,000. Who knows? Maybe we'll hit 2,000 in another 20 years.
Well, it only took us about 15 to get to 1,000, so...
Anyway, we're not about money. We're not about views. We're just here to have fun. What are we drinking tonight, dog? I'm a little confused.
Well,
I can't see these cans.
Tonight we have our good buds at Troegs here in central Pennsylvania.
Hershey,
making a return.
Yep.
So tonight we feature... The first one's going to be Grand Cacao?
Cacao.
Cacao, I guess that's how you say it. It's a chocolate stout, apparently.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, so it'll be filling.
Very filling.
Independent brewing. And this one clocks in at 6.5%.
Not nice.
Yeah, so serve in a tumbler. So it even tells you what cup to serve it in.
Shit. Yeah, I gotta get... Keep going.
Of course, independent brewing. You got your wide mouth can. And then the second one, I picked this up right in Shippensburg. Also well worth a drive. So this one is called Graffiti Highway IPA.
Oh my.
And 6% content on that one.
Nice. No.
And so those of you not from Pennsylvania, what they mean by Graffiti Highway is, if you ever heard of Centralia, which is the town that's burning, it's got the underground coal mines that are burning. There was a stretch of Route 61 up there that was graffitied, and that's what they mean by Graffiti Highway.
Yeah, it's an abandoned town. You can still go visit it, even though it's probably not the most...
There might be like 2 people that live there at this point.
Yeah, it's, like he said, there's a giant coal fire down below. They can't
it started in the 60s and never got extinguished.
They can't stop it because there's nothing but coal down there, so it's just a continuous fuel for that entire town. And a little trivia note, the town of Centralia was the bassist for the game Silent Hill. Because that's in this weird abandoned town covered with fog and all kinds of monsters and shit. But they apparently based it off of Centralia.
Now, unfortunately, Graffiti Highway has been buried.
Yeah, they've destroyed it, but going back and looking at the pictures of it, yeah, people would go up there, they'd spray paint their name and blah, 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 blah.
They probably spray paint anything. They could spray paint a dick and balls.
And honestly, with the destruction of the Graffiti Highway, there's really no point of going up to Centralia because there's nothing there anymore.
I went up there, I would say it was around 2009, and I think at that point there might have been like 2 houses left, and the original mayor was still living there. He was like 85 years old at that time.
Tiffany and I went up there one time with
I saw the graveyard with like the weird fence, and I saw the stacks that came out the ground.
Yeah, Tiffany and I went up there like, God, 10 years ago, 10, 15 years ago, and really all we saw were just kind of these mounds of dirt with steam coming out of it. It really wasn't that special. But I mean, if you want to go up and check out a town that's been abandoned and because of a coal fire, there you go. You could probably roast marshmallows over the vents.
But yeah, it's just sort of a PA reference.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Welcome to Grand Cacao. This deliciously decadent stout is built on a foundation of rich chocolate malt, caramel malt, and roasted barley. Ooh, cold steeping on Peruvian cacao nibs and nipples. And natural vanilla doubles down on the smooth symphony of chocolate, and a splash of milk sugar delivers a velvety sweet and creamy finish. Ladies, I know you love a creamy finish. I know I do. I love, although Troegs will tell you, yeah, serve in a tumbler, and it'll tell you what kind of malts it uses, blah, 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 blah.
This one does not tell you what to serve it in.
Blue! Blue! Not boo, blue. Tag us at Troegs Beer. There you go. If you're on whatever that's called now, the Twitter, X, shit, sex.
When I think X, it could be like a porn site.
Let's paint the picture. You, your friends, and a trip to nowhere. Graffiti Highway wanders off the beaten path where twists and turns of citrus and tropical aromas merge into a colorful mosaic. It's a beer with hoppy, fruit-forward flavors and mild bitterness. Take your taste buds on a journey with a juicy, hazy IPA primed for adventure. Anyway,
As tradition, as usual, after GMC reads out of the scripture like the pastor does to a Bible.
Hey, you know what? As buzzed as I am right now, I managed to read that whole thing, so...
That's pretty good for Big Spring standards.
I'm not that drunk.
We're not that drunk! We're not that drunk!
We're gonna do...
We're gonna do the opening the cans test, the drink test, the draft test, all that good stuff. So without further ado...
Which one do you want?
The highway.
Fuck you!
Well, fuck you too. Click! More like fuck you too.
There you go. I jumped the gun there. Huh.
It's bursting. There it's going. It does have a little bit of grass to it, but it is IPA. That's expected.
Okay, this is supposed to be a chocolate stout, right?
According to the can.
It smells almost like a pale ale or an IPA.
Hey, Stifler, how do you like the pale ale? Fuck you!
Like, it almost smells like a weaker version of this. Am I wrong?
You know what? I barely smell nothing.
Really?
Out of that one.
I smelled almost like a pale ale.
I get grass here, almost nothing there.
Huh. Well, yeah, see, I still smell pale ale.
But you have stout on that one, though, right? It's a stout.
Yeah. Although this has been in my fridge since the beginning of my surgery, so...
Oh, God, I hope it didn't skank. This one I can assure you did not. I got this semi-recently.
It's been at least a year, so I guess we're all right with it. But I don't... Oh, wait. Is it Best Buy? Freshest Buy 2/24/23. So it's only a year old.
Mine is 7-Eleven. Yeah, convenience store. 7-Eleven of 24.
So they're both old. This one's a little older, but you know what? Age does not make a beer bad. Well, no, let me rephrase that. Yes, it does.
You know what? I'm going to take a trip down Graffiti Highway IPA. Let's try it.
And I'm going to go through the Grand Cacao shit.
Flavor first.
I'm spilling. Look, I don't have a gut anymore.
Wow.
I noticed on some of those later videos right before surgery, my shit was literally falling out of my pants.
Oh, yeah, you could see it from the side shot.
Yeah, I am so sorry about that, and you don't have to worry about that shit anymore. I have clothes that fit me.
I kept drinking while off camera.
Anyway, back to this. Okay. I don't taste a coffee stout. I taste an IPA.
Really? But you didn't even have this one yet.
I didn't even have this one yet. This is... I'm tasting an IPA. I don't know if it's been sitting that long, but... I don't know. Your taste buds are more refined than mine, but I'm going to take a trip down the Graffiti Highway. What are you drinking there, dog?
Grand Cacao chocolate stout. Let's try it.
Cheers.
Flavor burst.
And this is a
It doesn't sound the same when you toast a can, though.
No, it doesn't. This is a hazy IPA too, right?
I guess that's what the can says.
It said juicy hazy IPA. I've noticed hazy IPAs are far less harsh than a regular IPA. I prefer hazies more than anything. I feel like they're more smoother, if that makes sense.
So, out of this one, I do get a little bit of a stout taste out of it.
You do?
It's there, but it's not, like, overpowering. Like, we're going to raise the bar, like, whoever raised the bar, Java Head.
Right.
It doesn't have the cough syrup. Excuse me. It doesn't have that reaction.
Which, by the way, Troegs, same company, Java Head.
Yeah, there will be a link below. I think we did that one 3 times in the whole series.
Godhead,
Java Head.
And it kind of
We were fucking pussies back then.
Well, it teared up over time. First it was bullshit. The second time it was, still not good. The third time was like, you know what, this is kind of growing on me.
You think we ought to do like a redo?
Do it like 4 times? Why not?
Yeah, we'll have that one beer that we do like a fucking shit ton of times.
Even though the packaging sucks now. So we're going to pour
that was disappointing. I think we did the 3rd time because of packaging.
Yeah, Troegs, another thing. Graffiti Highway, we forgot to kind of talk about that. That's okay.
I like this packaging.
And this is kind of okay, too.
I wonder if the fact they're going from bottles to cans, the packaging got good again.
Yeah, but while you're doing your thing, I got to do something. Go ahead and do your thing.
Alright, so I'm going to glass test the Graffiti Highway.
Go ahead, Grant. I just want to bring this up.
Well, I will say Graffiti Highway is definitely required to be in the glass.
Really?
Gotta do it.
Good. This is just an example. Look how cool this artwork is compared to this. Look at that.
I mean, that there got our attention.
Yeah. What have we said for years, people?
Packaging is
key. This shit pops out at you.
Although, this one here, to give it credit, it did
that
too.
That pops out. This is just...
This is kind of how their bottles were the last few years.
Yeah, but look how cool this is. It's a skull. It looks like a skull, but when you look at it, it's beer glasses with... I don't even know what the fuck they are. Slugs with tits? I don't know.
Slugs with tits.
This is the goddamn devil, or Zeus, or some kind of cool shit.
Even Mad Elf had a fucking cool package.
This is a dude squeezing a testicle that looks like a hop.
I think it looks like a pine cone.
That too. These are very filling too.
Yes.
Okay, finally.
You don't drink these by the case.
Finally, we get to a point where I taste a stout flavor.
Okay, so you didn't notice it in the bottle, but
I didn't notice it. Maybe because it sat too long, it kind of separated. But now that it's mixed together, I taste stout.
See, I tasted a slight bit of it whenever I did have it out of the can. Unless maybe I was getting further down to the bottom of it by the time I got to it.
But again, it's a stout, but it's not. You taste the hops, but it's not harsh.
I can still taste this out of the burp, though.
It goes down very, very smooth. Glass it! Very, very smooth. Both of them go down very smooth.
Yeah, the stout was real strong in the glass, so both of these, as with other crafters, you got a glass.
Yeah. But that's one of the things that I will say about both of them is they're very drinkable. You're not going to sit there and sip at it and be like, oh, God.
Look how dark the remnants is.
The remnants of it. We're going to have to douche that glass.
I like them, though.
I do, too.
I mean, probably if we did this at the beginning of the series, we probably would have rated it bad, like Java Head. But since we've been at this for, oh, God, since, what?
Too long.
11 years, I guess. I liked them. I mean, they didn't lie.
What is that, 6.5? And
but the thing of it is, the stoutness of this one was not too strong, so I like that.
No, not at all. These are, I guess, I keep repeating myself, very, very smooth going down. You could sit here and just bullshit with people and just drink. And
yeah, drink about 2 of these and then go back to your regular.
The downside is, the negative, very, very filling. You're not going to sit and drink a 6-pack of them.
No, these are not to get drunk. These are to enjoy.
These are to get you started getting drunk. Because 6.5 and 6, drink 2 of those, get your buzz going. switch over to something a little lighter, and then kind of finish off the night with, you know, alcoholic water like Mick Ultra. Hi, Tina. Love you.
We're professional alcoholics here.
Yeah, we have a plan. We have a set plan.
Now, when you were like 19 years old, underage, don't tell, you didn't give a fuck. You got whatever they got you.
You drank the fucking piss of a hobo, and you were happy.
Dude, when I was underage, don't tell.
Don't tell.
Don't tell the 1,000 people that are watching.
No.
But when I was underage, we had it pretty good. Like, we had Yingling, we had Honey Brown Lager, we had Hooch, which I wish would come back.
When Sean and
We had Miller Genuine Draft in the black can.
When my BFF Sean and I were roommates, we bought a case of Heineken. That's what we drank. That was like one of the first times I ever like actually bought beer.
Yeah, because I remember you didn't really get into drinking too much until later in life.
I would drink if people were around me drinking, but other than that, I didn't go out and actually buy. But no, we bought a case of Heineken. We regret it to this day because
I think the drunkest we were around I think the drunkest we ever got around each other was in Vegas for sure.
Come closer.
Both of us.
Come closer so I can hit you.
Yeah.
Anyway,
so ratings on these two.
I'm gonna give these both very high ratings.
I don't hate them.
No, but for different reasons. One, this had better packaging. This one, if it wasn't given to me, I would have just passed by it on the shelf. Troegs, get your shit together. Look at this shit. What happened to this? Was it a...
Bring it back! Bring it back!
Was it a...
Bring it back!
Was it a pricing thing? Was it a money thing? I don't know, but go back to cool packaging. Oh my god, even the Java
I mean, still, like, even if you go to the can, put this on the can.
Even Java Head nowadays looks stupid.
I know, we've been giving them shit for that packaging for, what, a few years now.
Yeah. They went down smooth. This didn't taste so much like a stout, maybe because it was old. I'd have to try a fresher one to try and figure it out.
I mean, you gotta give them credit. It didn't lie. I didn't taste no chocolate, but the stout was there, so...
It was a stout. Absolutely. So you know what? 4 all around the board for both of these. Troegs, you're kind of hit and miss with me, but we've done a lot of you. But I will give both of these a 4. Very easy to drink. Cool packaging. I could sit here, get my buzz on for one or the other. Drink one, and then switch over to my Mountain Dew.
I love the packaging on this one. Yeah, very cool packaging. I love the reference, the pre-A reference they did on that, so that gets extra points for me. It got my attention. Mm-hmm. It was IPA, it didn't lie. Nope. I'm going to say 4.5 on that one.
Okay.
Over here, you did not get the chocolate, but you did get the stout.
Yes.
So it half lied.
I mean, chocolate stouts, you never get chocolate.
Right.
Let's be honest. It's just brewed with chocolate.
But that one, it was respectable, it was good. It was not too overly stouty. I'm going to give it credit for that. So I'm going to say 4.5, 4.
Okay.
So now, very respectable.
We didn't do this with the 1911. Maybe we did. Yeah, I don't remember. Out of the two, which one?
Graffiti.
I'd have to agree too. I like the Graffiti.
Yeah, we did do it on 9/11.
Did we?
1911.
1911?
Yeah.
We did it on 9/11 too.
You're gonna, yeah, your woman's gonna give birth to a terrorist baby then.
We're so sorry for the people out there who suffer through 9/11. Well, it's been 10 years. We're allowed to joke about it.
More like 20.
20 years. Because, according to South Park logic, something has to be like over 20 years before we can joke about it. So we can joke about 9/11.
Okay, we're past the, what do you call it?
I don't know. We're going to have to do some Sideshow Saturdays after this. But.
Or maybe some Vlogs that rock.
Or Vlogs that rock.
I want to talk about Wuss Rock.
There you go. We'll talk about that. So look for... You're not even going to hear that part until after it's released. But anyway.
Or maybe it's released before this. Who the fuck knows?
It's going to be released before this. But anyway, we hope you enjoyed tonight's episode featuring the return of Troegs, Hometown Boys.
Oh, sorry about that. I bumped the camera.
Oh, Jesus. Ah!
Yeah, so we hope you enjoyed this week featuring Troegs, Grand Cacao, and Graffiti Highway.
Yes.
So we'll see you next time.